Have you ever wondered why the Philippines hates Nas Daily so much? Let's dive into this intriguing controversy that has been stirring up quite a storm. Meet Nas Daily, a prominent influencer who's become renowned for his bite-sized, dynamic videos that span across a plethora of topics. From travel to culture, Nas Daily, whose real name is Nusair Yassin, has managed to capture the attention of millions around the globe. Yet despite his widespread popularity, there's one place where he's faced a significant backlash: the Philippines. Now, why would the Philippines, known for its warm hospitality, harbor such resentment towards this popular influencer? It all begins with a traditional tattooing course featured on Nas Daily's platform, Nas Academy. The course spotlighted the indigenous Filipino artist Whang-od, an esteemed figure revered for her traditional tattooing skills. However, the course was decried as a scam by Whang-od's grandniece, leading to its removal and sparking an investigation by the Philippines National Commission on Indigenous Peoples. The accusations didn't stop there, though. Nas Daily found himself in the crosshairs once again when Filipina entrepreneur Luis Mabulo accused him of exploiting her culture and using discriminatory language during a visit to her project. Just like before, Yassin denied these allegations. Yet the damage to his reputation in the Philippines had been done. This wasn't the first time Nas Daily had faced public criticism. His videos have been accused of whitewashing the Israeli occupation, among other controversies. But this incident in the Philippines seemed to strike a particularly deep chord, unleashing a wave of anger and resentment. But what exactly happened, and why did it stir such intense emotions? Stay tuned to find out. Let's peel back the layers of this controversy, one question at a time. So get ready, because we're just getting started. So, what happened with the Whang-od incident? Let's dive right in. In the heart of the Philippines, a controversy was brewing. A traditional tattooing course had been offered on the platform of Nas Daily, a popular online influencer whose real name is Nusair Yassin. But the course wasn't any regular tattooing course. It featured Whang-od, an indigenous Filipino artist renowned for her traditional tattooing skills. But here's where the plot thickens. Whang-od's grandniece denounced the course as a scam. The accusations didn't stop there. The course was said to exploit the cultural heritage of Whang-od, leading to its eventual removal. The Philippines National Commission on Indigenous Peoples stepped in, launching an investigation into the matter. Now you might be thinking, surely there must have been some compensation for Whang-od and her family. Indeed, Yassin claimed that compensation was provided. But the controversy had already taken root, and the accusations of exploitation hung in the air. In fact, it wasn't just Whang-od's grandniece who was voicing concerns. There were others too. Filipino entrepreneur Luis Mabulo accused Yassin of exploiting her culture and using discriminatory language during a visit to her project. Yassin, however, denied these allegations. The Whang-od incident, as it came to be known, was a turning point. It marked a time when the cultural heritage of a small community was thrust into the global spotlight for all the wrong reasons. The incident raised questions about the line between cultural appreciation and cultural exploitation, a line that seemed to have been blurred in this case. But was this the only incident that sparked the ire of the Philippines? Not quite. The Whang-od incident was just the tip of the iceberg, a starting point for a series of allegations and controversies that would follow. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's keep diving deeper into the Whang-od incident. Let's keep peeling back the layers of this complex controversy. What were the other allegations against Nas Daily, you may ask? Well, the controversy doesn't stop at Whang-od. The saga continues with another prominent figure from the Philippines, entrepreneur Luis Mabulo. Mabulo, a culinary heritage advocate and the founder of the Cacao Project, accused Nas Daily of exploiting her culture and using discriminatory language during a visit to her project. According to her, the influencer showed a lack of respect for her work and the community she represents. She claimed that he used her culture as a backdrop for his videos, reducing it to mere entertainment rather than appreciating its depth and importance. But it didn't end there. Mabulo also alleged that Nas Daily used discriminatory language, further contributing to the growing discontent. The entrepreneur stated that he made inappropriate comments which she found disrespectful and offensive. These accusations added fuel to the fire, intensifying the public's resentment towards Nas Daily. As the allegations mounted, many wondered, what is Nas Daily's side of the story? Was there any truth to these claims, or were they just misunderstandings blown out of proportion? In response to Mabulo's allegations, Nas Daily fervently denied the claims. He maintained that he had the utmost respect for the cultures he explored and featured on his platform. He insisted that his intention was never to exploit, but to educate and inspire his audience by showcasing diverse cultures and projects around the world. But the question remains, did his actions align with his words? Were the allegations a reflection of a deeper issue or just isolated incidents? The court of public opinion seemed divided, with some siding with the accusers and others defending Nas Daily. So with all these accusations piling up, how did Nas Daily respond? Stay tuned as we delve into his rebuttals and the public's reaction in the next segment. Opening, how did Nas Daily respond to these allegations? When the allegations came to light, Nas Daily, or Nusser Yassin as he's known in the real world, didn't sit silently. Instead, he engaged directly with his accusers and the media, aiming to clarify his position and actions. Yassin countered the accusations of exploitation, particularly those related to the indigenous Filipino artist Whang-od. He claimed that the traditional tattooing course offered on his platform, Nas Academy, was not a scam as Whang-od's grandniece had suggested. In an attempt to demonstrate transparency and rectitude, Yassin shared that compensation had indeed been provided to Whang-od and her family for their involvement in the course. His stance was clear. He had not exploited the artist or her cultural heritage, but had compensated her for her time, skill, and knowledge. The accusations didn't stop at the Whang-od incident, though. When Filipino entrepreneur Luis Mabulo leveled allegations of cultural exploitation and discriminatory language, Yassin was once again quick to respond. He denied these claims, asserting that he had treated Mabulo's project and culture with respect and admiration. Throughout these responses, Nas Daily's emphasis was on transparency, respect, and a desire to share unique and meaningful stories from around the globe. Yet his words were not met without skepticism. Critics questioned his sincerity and his reputation took a hit. It's important to note, though, that responses like Yassin's are not uncommon in the face of controversy. Many influencers, celebrities, and public figures have found themselves in similar situations, forced to defend their actions and intentions. The question remains, is it the individual's actions or the public's perception that carries more weight? Closing. But despite his responses, the damage was done. So what's the larger issue at play here? What's the larger issue at play here, you may ask? Well, this controversy is not just about a single incident. It's about a phenomenon that's becoming increasingly prevalent in our digital age: cultural exploitation. In the age of social media, influencers like Nas Daily hold considerable power. They shape opinions, they introduce us to new cultures, they show us the world through their lenses. But with this power comes great responsibility. The responsibility to respect and honor the cultures they interact with, to portray them accurately, and to ensure that their actions do not exploit or harm the very cultures they claim to celebrate. In the case of Nas Daily, this is not the first time he's faced criticism. In the past, he's been accused of whitewashing the Israeli occupation in his videos, a serious charge that raises questions about his approach to sensitive geopolitical issues. It's not enough to simply showcase cultures and places. It's crucial to do so with respect, understanding, and a deep awareness of the complexities involved. The controversy with the Philippines is a stark reminder of these obligations. It's a wake-up call that influencers need to tread carefully, particularly when dealing with indigenous cultures and traditions. They must ensure that their actions do not contribute to the erasure or commodification of these cultures. They must remember that their platforms can be a force for good, a tool for cultural exchange, but only if used wisely and respectfully. So, while Nas Daily continues to create content, the controversy has certainly left a mark. And it has raised important questions about the role and responsibility of influencers in today's digital age. The digital world is a vast, interconnected space, and those who wield influence within it must do so with care, respect, and a deep sense of responsibility. Because at the end of the day, cultures are not commodities to be bought, sold, or exploited for views and likes. They are rich, complex, and valuable in their own right, and they deserve to be treated as such. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.